Hot Key Books presents Prey Zone, written by Wilbur Smith, Keith Chapman, and Steve Cole, and read by Ben Onwukwe. Stay tuned after the end of the audiobook for an exclusive sample of Wilbur Smith's Cloudburst, the first book in the Young Jack Courtney series, read by Toby Stevens. This book is dedicated to all uprising scouts who will proudly carry on our work to keep protecting all life on Mother Earth. Wilbur Smith. Prologue. The Place, Joseph Gerhard Game Reserve, South Africa. Time, the near future. Panting, Dane Mellanby leaned hard against the trunk of a jackalberry tree. The stitch in his side felt like hot knives in his ribs, and sweat stung his eyes. He'd been running like hell through the thorny undergrowth. His hands were more bloody scratches than skin, but he felt no pain, only terror, and sheer desperation to escape. Mellanby pulled at the high neck of the jumpsuit he'd been forced to wear. It was dotted with reflective markers that dazzled ruby red in the midday sunlight, and the damn thing couldn't be removed. It was choking him. A thin mechanical buzz knifed through the heavy stillness. Mellanby saw a silver sphere with a dark eye, a camera drone, bob into sight through the trees. So, they were watching him, recording every fearful, sweat-soaked moment. And Mellanby knew the sickening reason why. Keeping his head down, he ignored the drone and pushed onwards. Behind him, he could hear the hungry howl of the thing that was chasing him. It was so much closer now. Mellanby knew he couldn't keep running much longer. His sides were burning, breath scraping at his throat. Finally, he staggered and fell to his knees. Two drones buzzed about him like steel hornets. Ahead of him was a thicket of mopane and red bush willow trees. Climb, he thought. Get out of the thing's reach. Then beyond the trees he glimpsed a chain-link fence rising from the grassland, perhaps 10 meters high. The perimeter fence. Another drone hovered close by. If he could only scale it and reach the other side, he might stand a chance of escaping. He heard something heavy crash through the thicket behind him, then the whine of an electric engine. It was a vehicle. Could it be coming to his rescue? It sounded as if it was approaching fast. But the beast was approaching faster. Mellanby heard its deep growl, the thud of its heavy paws in the long grass. He forced himself up and ran for the fence as if the devil was behind him. In reality, it was something worse. The beast pounded over the dusty ground and gave a shriek of triumph. Mellanby saw its red eyes narrow, its huge jaws crank open. He knew he had seconds to live. Desperate, he jumped for the chain-link fence and began to climb. A moment later, the beast slammed against the fence, which shook like a sail in the wind. Mellanby was almost thrown free. A drone dropped down to his head height, scanning him. Mellanby closed his eyes and whimpered, not daring to look down as he climbed higher. The colossal beast jumped up, clawing at the fence. Moaning with fear, Mellanby clung on, sweat-soaked and shaking. The blare of a horn like the call of a cavalry stirred the dusty air. Mellanby turned, blinked tears from his eyes, and saw a luxury model jeep skid to a stop maybe 80 meters away. The beast turned to face this new arrival with a roar of defiance. Thank God, thought Mellanby. Gerhard's come to his senses. He only wanted to scare me into keeping quiet, not kill me. The man in the passenger seat stepped carefully down from the jeep and signaled to the men inside. No one shoot, not yet. Mellanby saw who it was. You! For a moment, his grip on reality slackened. His grip on the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?